Hi and welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn about two Python keywords, and or. Let's start by asking the user for their age. Then we're going to determine whether the user has an age good enough to learn programming. So what we'll do is can learn programming, and we will say age is greater than 0. Here we have created a Boolean comparison, age greater than 0, and we have given it the name can learn programming. However, sometimes users can be too old to learn programming. So we can use the Python keyword and for example, age less than 150. And what this does is it says if the age is greater than 0 and the age is less than 150, then the whole thing is true. If the age is not greater than 0, then the whole thing is false. And if age is greater than 150, then the whole thing is false. So if we enter our age here, then we will get you can learn programming true. By the way, let me say at this point, there is no limit to learning programming. You can learn programming at any age. And that's because programming is all about problem solving, and it's not really all that much about learning syntax or working with difficult tools or anything like that. All right, now that we've got and out of the way, we're going to learn more about it in just a moment. Let's ask the user again for their age. And now we will ask them whether they are usually retired. So we will have usually not working. And this will be if the age is less than 18, people are usually not working. Or if the age is greater than 65, people are usually not working because they're retired. So then we can print at age, you are usually not working, and then usually not working like that. So let's run this. And if we enter 34, then we will get at 34, you are usually not working, false. If we run it again and we type 10, at 10, you are usually not working, true. Although you are going to school, which is pretty complicated as well at times. Now, there is a small problem with this Boolean. Usually, you don't want to write Booleans as negatives because it can get quite confusing to read later on. So, ideally, you would want to have usually working instead. If you have a Boolean like this, then it's easier to think about. Just the same way that in English, double negatives can get quite confusing. In programming, working with negatives is an added strain on your brain that you want to avoid generally. So we